Thank you, Dennis, and good morning, everyone. Our guests today are Dr. A.J. Magana with Regional West Physicians Clinic and Lucretia Spady. She is the unit manager of endoscopy at Regional West Medical Center. We're going to talk about Colon Cancer Awareness Month. It's the whole entire month of March, and Lucretia is going to tell us, first of all, about an event to mark the fact that it is Colon Cancer Awareness Month, right?
Correct. On March 23rd, we're going to have the Boxer Rebellion 5K Fun Run Walk Against Colon Cancer. It's going to start at 8 o'clock, and the start and finish will be at this Ambulatory Surgery Center at 4022 Avenue B. And participants are invited to show their family-friendly, outrageous fun, or just plain goofy outfits or boxers to support colon cancer awareness.
All right, so you wear the boxers outside your normal jeans or whatever you're wearing, hopefully, or maybe if you're fun enough, you could just wear boxers, right?
Yep.
Depending on what the weather is. Is there any cost to do this?
It's $12 per person, and that can be paid the day of the race at check-in. The day of the race, we will have a waiver that they have to sign, and registration tables will open at 7:30 that morning.
All right, and it starts right around 9 o'clock, the registration, 8:30, like you say. And where do you guys exactly go with this 5K run and walk? What kind of route, you know?
It's going to go up from the surgery center, go north and over to 5th Avenue by the cemetery, go down, I believe, to 35th, and go over and then come back around by the cemetery and come back. And we'll have maps the day of the race.
Okay. So it sounds like fun. Have you got quite a few registrations so far, just from folks at the hospital?
We're up to, I think, 30 so far.
Wow, that's pretty good.
They can register at www.rwmc.net/boxer-rebellion. They can pre-register there, and then all proceeds will be going to the Festival of Hope.
That's great. That's fantastic. So a wonderful event, and we hope a lot of people are very interested in doing that on March 23rd. Now, Doc, Colon Cancer Awareness Month. Tell us, obviously people, if they don't know, you use colonoscopies to determine whether they have a problem.
That's correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Kind of explain why we use colonoscopies and the procedure and that type of thing.
Well, first of all, colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer in the United States. It accounts for about 9% of all cancer deaths, and what's really tragic about it is that colon cancer is a curable disease if you catch it early. And so that's where colonoscopies come in. There are several modalities to try and find colon cancer. You can use fecal occult blood tests, which is a card that you can get from your physician's office. It basically just checks for blood. It's a good screening tool. It's obviously not perfect. There are some false positives, so the test may come back positive, and in reality there's nothing going on there. And then colonoscopies or flexible sigmoidoscopies, those are instruments that allow us to look inside the colon. They're all video chips now. There's no wires in there, and basically you're able to go in through the colon. You can see the whole colon. If you find polyps, which are the early lesions that can lead to colon cancer, we can actually remove them with the colonoscope.
All right. And so people should start thinking about a colonoscopy about what age?
If you have no risk factors, and the risk factors are if you have a family history of colon cancer, or if you have inflammatory bowel disease. Those are the two main risk factors. But if you have none of those risk factors, people should start at the age of 50. If you have a risk factor, then obviously the starting age is a little bit younger than that.
Then how often should you do it?
If when you have your colonoscopy, if we find nothing and you have no risk factors, it's every 10 years. And obviously, if you find polyps, and then the years depend on the size of the polyp and the type of polyp that it is.
Yeah, if you find a polyp, then there's some tests done correctly, and then
that's correct.
That kind of decides whether you got a problem.
That's correct. They're all sent to the lab, and the pathologists look at it underneath the microscope.
Okay. I guess the biggest thing about the colonoscopies, the thing that people dread the most, is the prep part.
Yes.
The surgery is not the problem; it's the prep part, right?
That's correct. There, basically you have to get cleaned out, and there are several ways of cleaning out. They're coming out with better, I guess, tasting preps. There are some newer preps that aren't as uncomfortable is not the right word. People just don't like to take because it doesn't taste very good. There are pills that don't have any taste, but but you have to drink a lot of water. It's the prep is the worst, but it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not as bad as some people make it out.
That's
to be.
right. That's correct.
Am I right, Lucretia?
Correct.
All right. So you also want to talk about another way to check for colon cancer, right?
Right. With March being Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month, colon cancer is preventable, treatable, and beatable. You can get a free fecal occult blood kit, which is the FOBT kits. They are available to Scottsbluff County residents that are age 50 to 74 or have a primary relative with a history of colon cancer or colon polyps. The kits are provided by Scottsbluff County Health, and the distribution of the free kit is made possible by a grant from the Nebraska Colon Cancer Program and can be used yearly to detect blood in the feces, which is one symptom of colon cancer. So call 308-630-1559 to receive a free FOBT kit.
All right. Thank you for that information. All right. So how many? Real quick, Doc. We're running out of time here. We only got about 30 seconds, 40 seconds or so. How many colonoscopies do you do, say, in a month's time?
In a month,
250.
250.
250?
Yeah,
Wow, that's an average of 8 a day,
that's correct.
and that's counting weekends.
That's
So, so you're a busy guy.
I'm a busy guy.
Obviously. All right. And hopefully, and in most cases, nothing is found. We can hope that's the case anyway. But the reason you do it is in case something's there, and if
That's
you
right.
find it early, it's treatable.
It's treatable.
Okay. All right, very good. So don't forget that, and don't forget the Boxer Rebellion on March 23rd. Starts at 9 a.m., 5K fun run and walk. It's only $12. You can contact Lucretia for more information, 630-2842, 630-2842. And there's also a website you can go on, right, Lucretia, real quick again?
It's www.rwmc.net/boxer-rebellion. And
All right.
that's where you can go to pre-register.
All right, very good. Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Lucretia, for coming in. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.